And we're back, guys. Let's get it on. This is the matchup of the year, if you ask me. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Now, this is something I never like, guys. Pay close attention. When a huge underdog wins the coin toss and elects to receive, that's never a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. When you're playing someone that owns the head to head against you, someone that's very tough, how about the number one ranked person in the world? If you win that coin toss, you need to serve first. You need to establish your dominance. Why? Listen, guys, most players on tour are not great returners, right? I've studied the statistics for years. Most players are not great returners. Very few players can win 40 or 50% of their return games. So why do you want to serve first? Because most players, especially the top 10 players, the elite players, excuse me, guys, the elite players are great servers. They can hold serve at least 70 to 80% of the time. So therefore, if you're playing against a great player, after that first service game, you want to be up 1-love. So therefore, you can take those return games where you're ahead on the scoreboard and kind of play aggressive, right? I guess when you're playing someone like Iga Swiatek, you have to play aggressive. She's going to hit the winner and look, 7 shots on average. That winner is going to be in there. The average tennis player is going to make a winner after 4 shots. Iga takes 7. Why? Because she plays chess. She is setting you up for a high percentage winner. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. How do you beat Iga? Well, first of all, you have to take her into deep rallies and cross your fingers and hope she makes a mistake. Before we go any further, any Polish fans, any African fans, USA tennis fans all over the world, you see that heart? Like the video, ladies and gentlemen. Iga Swiatek is so dominant. You have to take her into deep water. You have to make her panic. That's correct. After 7 shots, historically, her game plan becomes freestyle, and now it's toe to toe, blow for blow, shot for shot. Who can make the winner? Who can step up and be aggressive down the line? But that's going to be tough, ladies and gentlemen. However, you have, in my opinion, the best shot maker on tour overall is, of course, Jabeur. Absolutely. When it comes to mechanics, variety, I don't think anyone is a better shot maker than Jabeur. I think that's a fact. Look at all the circus and trick shots she does so comfortably with ease. However, what does Iga have? She has the footwork to be able to meet the ball at its peak and put anyone on tour on the defensive instantly. If we take a look at this first service game here, look at Ons a couple feet behind the baseline. She's ready to return. And now look at Ons, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Iga. Iga is aggressive. She's coming towards the net, and she's letting Ons know, look, I know what you want to do, and I'm going to beat you there to it. Listen, guys, if you watched the post-match interview yesterday with Iga Swiatek, she said when asked, Ons is a tricky player. She has great variety. She uses drop shots and slices. How do you feel about playing a player that has such good variety? Now, when that question was asked to other players like Kudermetova, Kasakina, they said things like, oh, Ons is tricky. Oh, you have to be ready for that. Iga Swiatek answered. You know what her answer was? Oh, I mean, I've played Ons before. We practice and we know what to expect. So I'm pretty prepared. Guys, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Put in the work, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Iga Swiatek is so aggressive. Look at her. She is attacking the net. She is making Ons Jabeur play defensive in this first service game, which is why I tell you guys all the time, you do not want to be receiving first when you win the coin toss against top competitors. You need to establish a strong presence immediately. You need to jump out on the scoreboard, 1-love, hold, and put the pressure on that return side of things so they can feel your presence in the match. You see here, Iga's just moving Ons front, back, side to side, like a new dance move or something. Iga Swiatek goes up 1-love, and listen, guys, Ons Jabeur is grabbing her calf muscle. This does not look good. Stay tuned.